Sleep king cre, sleep king cre, sleep king cre, sleep king cre, sleep king
Yo, what's
cre,
up?
sleep
It's Lee
king
DJ
cre,
Millie.
sleep king cre,
The
sleep
kid
king
got
bomba.
Skata shinty bu stil ma babolle dope. Music conscious girls vision super low. Notiser inga puls, yeah, super show. Mot en matta mikrofon, my super flow. Yo, sleep king cre, 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 sleep king cre.
What's going on, people? This your boy DJ Millie.
The kid got Moss.
Welcome to another episode of Pracazul. Today we have kind of a newcomer in the game. This young lady, I mean, she's been out here. She's currently, hopefully, she's working on a new project. She has a new song out called Luta. You might have heard it there.
Yes.
You've definitely heard her on the future song with Djedje.
Yeah, Djedje.
Cidade Perdida. Cidade Perdida, did I say that right?
Yes.
Cidade
Killed
Perdida.
it.
We have the one and only Olga Andrade in the house today. What's going on?
How are you?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
You
Nice
good?
to finally get with you guys, you know.
You excited?
Good. Yes.
Definitely.
Very
we got
excited.
a lot of questions.
We got a lot of questions.
Oh my goodness.
We've had a lot of artists out here that they've been in the game, they've had their experiences and everything. But you're kind of a starter out, which is
Yes.
awesome. We love that because you're hungry right now.
Yeah.
So we wanna get
I'm
the questions
starving.
out of you right now. So let's we always start all the way at the beginning. Where you from? Where
Did everything start?
Where did everything start for you?
Well, everything started in Cabo Verde. That's
Okay.
where everything started because I was born there. Even though I came here at an early age,
Okay.
everything started over there.
Cool.
I always loved to sing. you
Always?
know, always.
How young were you?
I think I was born singing.
So when you were born, you didn't cry.
Yeah, you sang, right?
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, but it started at an early age. It's funny because everybody says it started at an early age because when it's music, it usually starts at an early age.
True.
I remember 5, 6 years old, singing, always singing. Even when I wasn't singing, I was writing songs that I knew. I had a notebook that I used to write all the music.
At that
all
early
the
age
lyrics.
already?
Yeah.
But where you from? Like,
Well, not 5, 6, maybe 7 or 8.
Okay.
Well, I'm from Santiago, the island of Santiago, but also the town of Santiago. They call Santiago Pedra-Badejo. That's where I am from.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
How old were you? How old were you when you left there?
I was 9. I was
Nice.
9 when I left.
How was it growing up as a young lady in the Santiago?
Well, it
It was
was
tough.
a little tough, but not
that
because I had some issues. But I remember being a happy girl. I'm always being a happy person.
Awesome.
I grew up with my mom and my brother, and
Okay.
I always had love and
'Cause
always
both-
had friends.
Both of us didn't grow up. Is it as tough as they say? Like in Santiago? Well,
No, it's
I
not.
guess now
It was
it's a
not
little harder
tough.
than
Like
back.
my mom's always been like. My mom's always made sure that our life was good.
Okay.
So I didn't have it tough like that, but
you have brothers?
Huh? Yeah, I have like 10 brothers and sisters.
Oh,
See,
okay.
because
You
you
were
say my
protected.
mom always,
You
My
were
mom-
very protected.
My mom is very a fighter. That's why when I say Luta, every time I talk about Luta, I always think of my mom and my dad because they're the ones who taught me how to fight.
How to
you know what I'm
fight.
saying?
That's
So-
amazing.
Okay. When did you really start singing? Like your first time that you were behind a microphone,
Oh,
not
yeah.
singing in the shower, but
That-
behind a microphone.
When I was little, when I look at my life, it's always before America and after America.
Yeah, of course.
So before I came here, I was singing. I did a talent show in my town in Pedra Badejo where I was second place.
Okay.
So I've always been into music. A lot of people don't know that I'm into music because I'm not going around telling people I can sing.
Keep it low key.
But
Nah, you can sing.
You
can sing.
Okay, it's
Thank
already,
you.
it's
You
already
can sing.
proven.
Yes.
thank you, I appreciate it.
And so you were there and you were already into music. What was your what did you listen to when you were there? What was kind of your influence? What were the song? Let me ask you this. What is the song that you sang at that talent show?
I knew you guys were gonna ask me that.
I just want to know. I
What
just
is
want
the
to know.
song?
Like,
Remember?
It's a Brazilian song. I forget the title was. Encosta tua cabecinha no meu ombro e chora. Oh, you know that song?
Of course.
That's what I like.
Let's get whatever, vai embora.
Yeah.
Yes.
Growing up in Cabo Verde, you watch all the novelas.
True.
You hear all the Brazilian music.
Yeah. True.
So growing up, it was a lot of Brazilian songs.
Okay.
And then I had my Cape Verdean artists, of course. I remember being little and I listened to Jorge Neto and Beto Diaz.
Yes.
Thinking back, I used to think I was grown. Now that I'm looking, like I was a little peanut.
girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I thought I knew everything. You know.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
you basically saying you're a Roberto Carlos fan?
Roberto Carlos, Roberta Miranda, you know.
Martim da Vila?
Huh?
Martim da Vila?
Já tive mulher.
Todas as cores. You don't like him? Ah.
Probably, I don't know. I probably know
Oh,
their
the name,
song,
yeah,
but not the
exactly.
name.
All right, so you got here to America.
Uh-huh.
Did you get into music right away, or was it did you just put it in the backseat for a while?
For a while, I always write. Like, I always write music. I write poems. I remember in junior high, that's when I really got motivated to write, because
Okay.
I loved to write. Because I had a teacher. Her name is Mrs. Coulter. Well, I don't even know if she's still alive, but I used to write poems. There was a time in school where we had to write poems, and I was writing my poems, and she really liked them. She's
wow.
like, she used to read it to the class and
Nice.
tell people she liked it, and that motivated me. It was nice to have someone to inspire me or to let me know that I was doing something good and to
Exactly.
keep it up. And I think that's something that maybe a lot of people don't have, somebody pushing them to do
Yeah,
what they
especially in
love.
school, right?
So
Yeah.
that was big for me, especially being someone coming from Cabo Verde. You know,
Exactly.
English is my second language. To be able to write and actually have people appreciate it, even if it was just her.
Exactly.
It was
It gives
it
the
was
power.
big. It was big for me. That was probably, she just did it and not knowing that was something big
That was
for me.
something. When did you really get on stage, like touch the stage and sang with?
Oh, I did. Yeah. So, I hadn't done a lot. I told you I've always written.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always written, and then for a while I didn't really sing. I didn't do much singing.
Okay.
But my friend, she knows that I'm singing. The people close to me always know that I sing.
That you know how to
So,
sing. Yeah.
My friend knows her brother-in-law has a studio, was into music. So she told him about me, and after that he picked me up. We went to the studio, and then he was like, wow, I like working with you. You know, you got potential.
Yeah.
So after that, it was studio like every day.
Okay.
The people don't know I was in the studio every day.
A lot.
I don't know anyone who got more free studio time than me.
Free studio
He used
time.
to
That's good though.
Pick me up, take me to the studio, bring me back home.
Who's this?
His name is Managang, and he's been
Okay.
a big
Shout out to him.
influence.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him, because
Definitely
he
pushing you.
is one of the reasons why I know about the studio. You know how it goes in the studio. You know what I'm
words.
saying? And he's always pushed me as well.
Okay.
He's always said, "Oh, you got talent." He's invested his time. When someone invests their time in you, it's because they believe in you. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about the money, because everybody doesn't have the money to invest in you.
Yeah,
So
understood.
sometimes all they got is the
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? So
But me, I have a question for you, right?
yes,
So when you were growing up, you heard about Djedje,
yeah.
right? Shout out to Djedje.
Yeah.
That's the man, anyways.
Yeah.
Hi, Djedje.
So I'm pretty sure you always heard about him, his
Yeah.
songs. So couple years after, you make a song with him.
How was that?
How was that like?
Well, I've been into Djedje way back. Like you said, he came out a lot, and I heard that. I was like, wow, you know.
amazing, right?
I like Djedje's music, and I like, it would be great if I was to work with him. And when I was younger, I actually reached out to him, and because I have a lot of recorded music. People don't know I have a lot of recorded music. I just never put it out.
Okay.
So I let him listen to something. And I used to do mostly American stuff. So that's most of the stuff that I have is in English.
Okay.
And I played it for him. He was like, "Oh, that's nice," you know. But that was a long time ago, and then we lost touch.
Okay.
And then we reconnected, because after I did Luta, I was looking for, opinions, people to tell me, "Oh, you
What do you think?
And I let him hear it, and he was like, "Wow, I like that." And I actually working on something. I mean, do you do hip hop stuff too? And I'm like, yeah, I can sing on anything, you know what I'm saying? So he said, okay, so we're gonna try it. So he sent me the beat. At first I was like, but then it just has to come to me. I don't force.
Yeah, because you said that you're the one that wrote the hook as well.
Yeah, I wrote it.
But on the same time, you said that you had that escrevido before.
No,
You had it, right?
I always have a lot of ideas, but that one, after I heard it and it came to me, and the melody, it was funny because I had to listen to it and listen to it and listen to it. I'm like, I'm not gonna force this. You know, it's a big project and I want to work with him, but if it doesn't come, it doesn't come. But it just hits you. It just hits you, and I'm glad that it turned out to be something great.
It was amazing.
And I went to the studio, me and him and
Claudia.
And once I did it, was like, he was happy. I was happy. I had never seen some guy. He high-fived me like 10 times. Every time. This is great. I'm
was
like,
it a good chemistry in the studio?
Yeah, we did. We did. Had a good.
Perdida,
Nah, it was good. You killed that song.
Thank you, and I'm happy. I've always had people ask me to work with them, but you know, I'm not just gonna work with anybody. I'm waiting for something big, and Djedje was big enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't do things when I can do them. I do things when I feel like I'm ready, and this is good.
You gotta be picky.
This is good too.
Because everybody's gonna ask you. Everybody, you know, there's a lot of musicians or people into music, and everybody's gonna ask you to do songs, but you have to be picky. And a lot of people are gonna say, "Yo, you're being cocky or whatever."
No, it's
but
not.
you shouldn't worry about that because it's your own art.
Everything I do is with a purpose. I'm never just making moves without having a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So you're a singer, and as an artist, like, how complete do you feel right now? To like, if you're getting into recording an album, it feels like you've had a lot of experience. It feels like you've been working out.
Yeah,
been training.
This is what I tell people. I have my cousin. He used to always say, "Olga, let's go to the studio. Let's go do this thing." I'm like, no, I'm not going.
Yeah.
You're always sleeping. What's wrong with you? Stop. You say you want to do this. I'm like,
that's a good
I got this. You know what I'm saying? They think you're sleeping, but you're not sleeping.
Yeah.
I was marinating. You know when you put you tempera the carne and then you just leave it in the refrigerator?
Exactly.
It's acting like it's not doing nothing.
Some onions in there.
But it's getting good. You know, that's what I was doing. I'm ready now.
You know yourself.
I know
yes.
myself, and
True.
I don't get pushed. You don't push me.
The song Luta. What experience led to that song?
She's like, is the story behind this?
Yeah, it's a whole story. Let's hear it.
Luta is weird because Luta, I was getting ready to go to work. Okay, I was getting ready to go to work, and like I said, things just come to me. I don't force my writing. It just has to either come naturally or it's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
So I was getting ready to go to work, you know, and then it just came to me like. The whole song is so I had to be late for work because I had to sit down and write it. Like sometimes you can't just leave it because you're gonna forget it.
You don't know when inspiration.
So I sat down and I wrote it. It's like about going to work. It's like about the daily struggles. My daily struggle. My life is not perfect. I mean, I'm blessed, but it's not perfect, and I'm not easy. It's not easy. So I'm definitely not where I want to be in life. That's why I keep fighting.
Yeah.
So it talks about.
I think that's a story that a lot of people have.
Yeah. Exactly, so that's why a lot of people identify with it. They're like, oh, I feel your song because it's about my daily struggles.
Exactly.
And then the second verse talks about my daughter, which is. Everybody knows I have a daughter and I love her. And
how old is your daughter?
She's 12.
Oh,
she's 12. She's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, she's at that age.
She likes to sing. She writes. She plays the piano. So she you know, I have to do it for her. Yeah. I cannot sleep on it now because she's watching me.
Yeah, exactly.
So I take her to when I do the videos, she's there. Great. And you know what I'm saying?
That's a great
one. It's like, but Luta is a song that is very special to me. Like I said before, I've written many songs, I've recorded many songs, but none of them none of them pushed me enough. None of them meant enough for me to do what I did with Luta. Because Luta, I've recorded it, I put it out there. I'm trying to push it. It was produced by Nito G.
Okay.
It's in Cape Verde. And the thing about why Luta happened, because I was in Cape Verde.
Okay.
Luta wouldn't happen if it was here. Because
Yeah.
when I'm in Cape Verde, I'm at peace, I'm at ease,
Yep.
and it's just better vibes. It's
Sure.
just better for me to
So you usually
to
go
be
to
in the
Cape Verde,
studio.
like, regular?
Yeah, every year I go to.
Yeah?
Every year if I can, when I can.
Reload button.
I love. Yeah, you go there and you recharge, and you come back as
Who
soon
did
as
that video for you?
Anawan
Anyone
production. Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to those crazy guys.
They're doing great. Nah, they're doing
No, they
great.
are, and they're cool. And
Okay.
I'm glad that I got to work with them. Everybody who's been a part of Luta is. I'm just happy.
I love the video.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
was amazing,
It was
definitely.
awesome.
It was supposed to be a whole other thing, but I think everything just happens the way it's supposed to happen.
Exactly.
That's what it was supposed to be, you know what I'm
Nice.
saying? I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's supposed to be. A lot of people reached out like, oh, you should have had this and that. That's what happened. I can't change it,
How
and
much
I'm
you-
proud of Luta.
Nah,
Yeah,
you should
nah,
be.
That's my
that
baby.
song is
Anybody
very-
wants to talk bad about Luta? I'm
Exactly.
coming for you
They
because
don't know.
that's
Artists,
my baby.
Artists are sensitive about they shit. It just is what it is.
But I've gotten a lot of good feedbacks,
No,
and
it's
I've had people reach out and actually know that I'm a new artist.
Mm-hmm.
They actually try to give me, good criticism. You know what I'm saying? Not just come and be a hater, like
No, of course
for
not.
lack of better word.
Yeah.
Just haters, because some people would just come like if you're not gonna say something that's gonna help me,
Yeah.
then
I really don't care.
don't say it.
I never.
you know?
Yeah, we never do that. So me and Cap, we always like if we have to say, we'll give you like 4 points, 4 good points, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
then we'll tell you what's wrong with it as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
like only shutting somebody down, like
Yeah.
you're not gonna
help.
get
They'll
anything
just
back.
come
Yeah.
out of nowhere with negativity. Like I have no room in my life for negative people. So if that's what but like I said, fortunately for me, it's been mostly
Positive.
good and positive, because
Focus on
I
that.
don't surround myself with people who would come at me negatively
yeah.
anyways.
Nah,
That's
those
not-
people usually
that's
have.
not me.
They're usually worried more about themselves than about
Yeah.
you. It's more about what they're doing. So
Yeah.
what? I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, my question is like, okay, you did this song with Djedje, right?
Uh-huh.
So, tem alguém que vou querer fazer like, you really want to do
It's a good
Collaboration.
collaboration with.
Yeah, collaboration.
I
Someone
was
that you think
trying
that
to
your voice
do.
fits on it.
I was trying to do. I want to do something with Beto. I was trying to do something with him because
Nice.
I don't like Beto. I love Beto.
Nice style.
So I wanted to do something. I have a song that was perfect for it, but he's a busy man. I was trying to get him to do something while he was out here, but he had shows after shows after shows,
True,
and
true.
that never got to happen. But in the Cape Verdean market, there's a song with Jorge Neto that he sings that a lot of people don't really know, but that's like one of my favorite songs.
On his album?
Yeah.
Okay.
In what is it? Voz de Povo? I think it's
How's the
Voz de
song go?
Povo. Ah, you gotta make me sing. Huh?
He's trying.
He is sneaky. I told you. I know you're sneaky.
How the song goes?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know the song.
I don't know the
Tell
How
song.
me.
about if we ever do it, then you can hear
can
it.
hear it. Okay.
But that's like one of my favorite songs. So
Yeah.
if I could do just sing it with him, that would be nice.
You'd love
for
it.
me.
So, Jorge Neto and Beto Dias.
Jorge Neto and Beto Dias. Yeah.
Any female artists in your radar?
I don't know. The biggest one is the male. I have to say it's the male ones, but
Okay. That's cool.
I talked to Jusela. We talk about doing something in the.
All right.
Jusela sings good.
Jusela's we go way back. We went to like Gilmore School together.
Yeah.
We
for
did what is it called? Talent shows together.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and when my stuff came out, she's like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so happy that you're finally doing something."
it,
Because
yeah.
like I said, everybody thinks I'm sleeping. I'm not
You
sleeping,
got it.
people. I'm
Okay.
marinating.
Yeah.
I'm
How's
getting better.
Because you write a lot, so I'm pretty sure you got a book for an album right now.
Yes.
Like if you're ready to go into the
I-
studio, you're ready.
I could, no lie, I could do about 20 albums.
Oh, wow.
Because I have lyrics for days. Because that's what I do.
It's right lyrics.
I like to write. I wish I had my phone. My phone on the notes is full of lyrics.
Yeah,
I have
nice.
2 big boxes full of lyrics.
Do you write with a beat or do you don't even
See,
need
I
that?
write. I write. Just write.
Okay.
I just write, and
Nice.
then
Nice.
And the thing about me, when I go to the studio, I don't want a finished beat. I want a fresh beat. You have to make a beat from me. They're like,
Right there.
what's wrong with you? You're so picky. No, I'm not so picky. It's like when I write, I already have my idea, so I'm
Yeah.
not just gonna go with your beat and
That's best.
try to, I have to delete this or fix this. No,
Yeah.
I want this.
I put my stuff. This way, there's no conflict there because I'm putting my part, and then I'm giving you the freedom to go and do whatever you
Do your
want with
production.
it.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
So for me, it works better. I can do it both ways. If you give me a beat, I can write to it. I can sing to it.
But you prefer the other.
when I'm working on my stuff, I'm very like this.
Okay.
I have this idea. It has to be like this, or else
Awesome.
I don't want
So,
it.
but how was the experience, for instance, working with Claudio Ramos? Because, okay, to me, it's one
Yeah.
of the best Cape Verdean producers
In the game right now.
In the game
Yeah.
right now, even back in the days. But how was, like they were saying, go to the studio, you gotta do like this.
You would be
Yeah.
a good producer for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Claudio, me and him, we actually had worked before. Because
Okay.
when I was trying to do something for someone back in the day, but that never worked out. And then after a while, we lost touch. But he always knows that I think I have so much respect for him, and he always tells me,
Yeah.
you have it, you have what it takes, and he's one of the people who always motivates me too.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So getting back with him through working with Djedje, that was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I was like, Claudio, look at us
Like it
back
was
in the
written-
studio.
like it was written.
I went to a friend's studio, and he's like, oh, look at you. You haven't been here in a long time. Like, I know, but here I am,
This is nice too, though.
And
Definitely.
it was nice. I like working with Claudio. He is big, and he deserves all the respect that he gets,
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
that's good.
What's,
Shout out to Claudio.
What style can people expect when you come out? Are you more kizomba? Are you more traditional? Are you mixing stuff between the two?
That's the problem when people ask me what's my style, because I'm influenced by so much.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to Brazilian songs, Spanish songs. I'm a big fan of reggaeton. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Oh
yeah,
my
of course.
God, I can listen to reggaeton all day.
Okay.
But when I was first doing stuff, I was writing mostly R&B-ish things.
Okay.
Like, my style was R&B. That's where I was focused on.
Okay, nice.
And then Luta came out. When I was, after writing Luta, like, all this Cape Verdean stuff started coming to me, and
Open the door.
I don't mind. I don't mind doing both and mixing it.
Yeah.
Once I'm in there working on my album, that's when I know. I can't tell you right now, but I just know it's gonna be good.
It's
You know
gonna
what I'm
be-
saying? It's
yeah,
gonna be
of
good.
course.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
There's a reason we got you here.
I hope so.
Right?
I mean, I hope so. You can only hope that you go out and do something and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
like it.
That was
I knew
tough.
it. I'm like, that guy.
See,
is a
Cobb, you have a
sneaky guy.
reputation of being sneaky, man.
Nunca se fica com
Nobody said, because people don't pay attention. I pay attention.
So I'm sneaky?
I was watching and I'm like,
You know that his
this
whole-
guy, he talks the most, but this
Yeah.
guy just comes in with the sneaky question.
You know that his accent is fake, right?
Is it?
Yeah, of course. This is all
Yeah,
an act.
it's all an act.
He acts like, I don't really know, and then he asks you the secret questions right
Yeah,
there.
when I figured it out when on Djedje's session. That's when I was like, this guy.
Yeah?
I got
Nah,
it.
but the
He was like, oh, so you and Shandinho, huh? You guys still got that beef? I'm like, Whoa.
Hey, but guess what? Though, be honest. Don't you think that people want to know that?
yeah, of course.
I have to.
Let me ask you this: how's your personal life? Is your family supporting your
Music?
your step into the music?
My family's always been supportive,
Mm-hmm.
but the most supportive person I had when it came to music was my father.
Nice.
But he passed away in 2005.
Oh, man,
so
sad to hear.
after that, it's kind of like I have to push myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like I gotta push myself, not just for him, but for me. So I always try to tell people it's okay to have someone to push you, but you also have to do it for yourself, because once that someone, like my father left and I just lost all the ambition and all the stuff, because
Yeah.
he's no longer here to see me and to
Exactly. No,
He would be proud of you.
He sees you.
yeah.
He sees
I mean,
you.
I do it for him, but he taught me to do things for myself.
yourself.
So
That's good.
that's what I do. Yeah, my family, they're very supportive. I say the people say I do things on my own. I don't do things on my own. I have a good support system, and then it might not be living with me. They not be right there, but
Yeah.
I know that if I ever need them, they're there for
right
me.
there for you.
Pracazul support, sir.
Yeah, always, definitely. So do you have a boo, a hubby,
My boo right
a
now
side guy?
is my focus on my music.
Oh, really? Okay.
So-
You're single for real? How you stay
I'm
single?
single. Everybody, what do you mean?
You look very. Well,
I stay single because I'm trying to be sane. I'm not trying to kill nobody. You know what I'm
really?
saying?
You got killing. That's an option.
Yeah, you have a hard personality.
kill.
Let me ask you
No.
something.
Huh?
You have a hard personality.
You love
I'm
hard.
not hard. I'm an easygoing person. Once we're on the same level, like
Okay.
you gotta know how I am, and I gotta know how you are, and you gotta be a mutual respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a kind of person who's just gonna jump on with anyone. I know how I am. I can be tough because
Okay.
when I'm in a relationship,
Yeah.
I give my all. So
You
I
love
gotta
hard.
be with someone to give me their all, and not
Exactly.
everybody's gonna do that. So. Until I find that, I'm gonna give all to me.
No, at least you know.
You're right. You're right.
At least you know. At least you know.
Right.
Some people are
And
hard.
I'm not. I
yeah,
don't
and they
play when I'm in a relationship. Your side dude. You can go ahead and do everything, but you my man.
Alright,
You
come
have to be on point. You're not gonna
I
be.
give that respect.
You're not gonna be.
Don't
you know what
be
I'm saying?
stepping at her with no foolishness, guys. Okay,
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to focus.
And then people hitting me up trying to get married and stuff.
That's
Let's.
a little too hard.
That's
But that's
too
a
much
good thing.
right
That
now.
means
I mean,
you know.
I'm
you're
sure my
good.
mom is happy because she's like, "Oh, when are you gonna get married?" I'm like, "Mama, oh, to who? You want me
To-
to
yeah.
make up a man? Oh, yeah. We're gonna marry him."
Yeah, okay, so you're a new artist, right? In the
Yeah.
social media era, which is like the scariest time because you know like back in the days, you make a song. Mostly you get love from people because
Exactly.
people face to face they won't really tell you like whatever. But now with social media, you get all the negativity as well because you know people from
Criticals,
computers.
yes.
They're very honest. How do you deal with that? You think that is that something that's a problem for you, or you think that'll be all right?
I can deal with people, negative or positive. You gotta figure out which one they are and know where to place them in your life.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I haven't experienced much negativity.
Okay.
But if I ever did, I know how to handle those people. I don't deal with BS. Like
Yeah.
the way you come at me, it's either I decide I'm gonna come at you the same way, or I'm just gonna put you to the side. I ain't got time. I don't have time for BS.
You tough.
People
I like
come
her
at
personality,
me,
though.
People come
Yeah,
at
nah, you can tell that she was raised a K-grade too. Okay, it's not none of that sweet stuff. Right?
I'm just
love
happy
it.
that I have that CV in me.
Yeah, don't leave it. Don't lose it.
'Cause
Don't lose
I
it.
don't lose it.
Definitely
Like
not.
my English will never be perfect because my Criollo is good.
You didn't say a word in Creole yet.
I love my
Well,
Criollo.
ask her something in Creole.
Yeah,
I know. I don't have to.
Minta papi Criollo também.
Okay. Now I
course.
see.
Não, minta fala Criollo e sempre na Criollo para
Yes.
muitinhas para dizer Criollo.
Yeah, of course.
Para agradecer por tudo que é amor, tudo apoio que eles dão, because I mean, chama fala com inglês. Amor, you know, é tchau para mim, então aprecio. É que alguém que tá toma nada por si. Portanto, tudo mensagem, tudo alguém que está falando mesmo gosta da minha música, mas está cantando, não sou opiniãozinho, que ela não aprecia tchau, não aprecia muito tchau. So,
Nice. Keep doing that, people.
obrigado, thank you.
Sending that energy.
You know,
Thank
you want to
you.
know something funny? So when I heard the song Djedje and you, right? So I was at work and I'm listening on my headphones. Let me tell you, I was like, yo, I wish. You know, I'm listening to the song with the video. I was like, yo, who's this lady?
Yeah. I know.
No, I'm serious. I'm like, who's this person singing so good? Like,
I know. He told me.
and I told you, yeah. And
He was
then,
like, yo, we got to get her on the show. I was like, okay.
Who is she? Where is she?
yeah, exactly. And then tell her like, yo, in a video, I'm like, where's she? She's not coming.
That's
She's not coming.
Yeah, you hear
I'm
the song.
coming.
That's
Where is she?
funny.
I know.
Funny. My friend is just like, I was watching it with the kids,
Yeah.
and I tell them this is you're gonna be on the video, and then it's coming, and they're like, okay, no, she's not here yet. She's coming though.
Yeah.
She's coming, and then she's like, oh, the video ended, and we didn't see you, so I was
I
like,
know.
she's not coming.
Yo, 'cause there was this person that was swearing up and down that she was the one in the beginning. I was like, nah, that's not her.
I was the one.
Ah,
You know the
I was
lady
the
in the
one
beginning?
talking, but
Yeah,
not.
Yeah.
Oh, he,
Yeah.
tudo dia aquela mesma coisa, aquele cara.
Yeah, I thought that everybody was. I had some people that said that to me. I was like, nah, that's not her. I've seen her. Like, that's not her.
But honestly,
But the voice was it.
Honestly, the voice.
I'm just glad I could be a part of it. My voice was there, so
It was
that's all
amazing,
that matters.
All right. So okay, let me ask you this. So you're gonna do an album, right? You're definitely doing an album.
I'm gonna do an album.
Exactly.
That's
If
a
you could
promise to
choose
me.
like 3 people to work, you got Djedje that you said.
Jorge Neto.
Jorge Neto.
Yeah, I would like Djedje on my album too.
Exactly.
You know
But
what
that
I'm
one is already there.
Huh?
You got to.
That one is already there.
Favorite
Another one,
baby.
please.
Who else?
Somebody around. Are you big on artists here in the community in Brockton? And do you know a lot of artists?
Yeah, I like Vargas. He's a good friend of
he's
mine.
awesome,
Yeah,
Vargas.
and Rome too. He doesn't know this, but I'm a big fan of Rome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I
Awesome.
used to work with his sister, and she used to bring me to work, and we used to listen to his stuff
the
every
time.
day, and I
Especially
loved
since
it.
you like R&B.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Rome
R&B
is
is.
big
Yeah,
on that.
and I love that.
Reach
let
out.
me see who else. There's got to be more. Well, of course, Georgie. You know what I'm saying? All the big
guys.
stars.
Nelson.
Nelson, especially Nelson, because I got that American vibe too.
Vibe,
that
right? That
and-
English.
Well, of
and
course,
that would be.
It would be real cool if Nelson came to you and said, "Nah, I don't want to work with you."
Listen,
That would be the cool. Nah, nobody would do that. Come on.
Yeah, it's alright.
Those are amazing guys.
That's
Those are
like,
amazing guys.
I know me.
She's like, nah,
I know.
Nelson, you know.
I got this. I go solo.
Yeah,
I
we'll
stay
do it.
solo. Nobody want to work with me? It's okay.
Nah, definitely.
It's
No,
alright.
I think
but
that
there are a lot of good artists out here that
Mm-hmm.
I would like to work with, and others that aren't from Brockton. But
You said about like R&B, you know, like what's her name? Lisa Lopez.
yeah,
Lopez,
Lisa, I
she's
was thinking
doing
about
great
that
too.
the other
No,
day.
She
Yeah.
does R&B. You know,
Lopez
it would
is
be
doing a
something
thing.
nice though.
Definitely,
Yeah.
she's doing a thing.
There's a-
No, but you know, you got to put in work. That's what artists usually.
That's what I'm saying. I
artists
have to
usually
put
want,
in work.
you know?
Like I was telling you, let's get back to the white hair on my head
Aye.
that I told you.
I don't say it though.
No, you don't have to. It's okay.
It's not in there.
No, you don't have to.
It's
see
not
it.
in there, yeah.
Even in there.
It's there. It's one white hair. This white hair has
Story?
3 names.
Ah,
I'm
is
only
it?
gonna say one name
Which is her
because
daughter?
the one name is Luta is the one name.
Is the one name
Trying
for
to
it?
put out this single
That was
had
tough.
me so stressed out.
Alright.
Like you don't know, waiting for the song, trying to do the video, trying to get everything ready.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and you have to
Exactly.
have the love for it
Sure.
to actually do it. So
hard.
to everyone who have a CD out, I'm just saying congrats to you and more power to you because
yeah.
I know what it takes.
True.
It's not easy. It's
No,
not
but
easy.
the most important thing that people need to, first of all, I would tell you, ask. A lot of people out here, like what you said, Vargas or Rome, believe me, those guys will help. But a lot of people, Jusela,
Yeah.
Easy Daughter, all these guys, they will help, they will attach you to them. It's just that a lot of people here, they have like not the feeling to ask, you know.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's,
No, I'm
it's
not.
the
I'm not
biggest-
shy, man. When I need something, I will.
Yeah.
Hello.
Just ask. It's
I
like, hey.
ask. It's just not everybody is going to be as welcoming. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Vargas, when my stuff came out, he shared that stuff. He was like, "Oh, Olga, such a beautiful." There's people like that, but there are
Vargas
other
is
people
big
who
on
are
that,
not
yeah.
like that. You'd
Yeah.
be like trying to talk to them. They think they're too big.
Yeah.
Like if you think you're too big, then stay away from me because I only deal
don't
with
like that.
down to earth people. I don't like people who think they're too much. It don't matter
I know.
how
Não
big
gosto de
you
alguém
are.
humilde, que assim.
Yeah, it don't matter
No,
how
but
big
it's-
you are.
It's also like a communication thing. Like the other day, I won't name the name of this person, but I contact a lot of people for the show, and
Yeah.
gladly everybody likes it, everybody wants to come on. But it was this artist that I contacted, and I didn't hear back, and I was like, okay, whatever. And you think like, oh yeah, maybe this person doesn't want to think of big,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden the person hits me back, and they're like, I'm so sorry, I had this person pass away in my life.
Yeah.
I had this, I've been going through so much stuff, and I really like the show, and I really want to be on it. So sometimes it's because of it's
I-
because of the
I know
ratings
that.
too.
I
you
know that. So that's why I try not to jump into conclusions.
Exactly.
But like I said, people's been, when it comes to me, people's been very warm and very welcoming and very positive. So I don't have a lot of negative stuff to say when it comes to that. But maybe I'll have to face that later on in my career. I'm just getting started. So maybe they're taking it easy on me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I'm ready. I'm a tough girl. Don't mess
Do
with me.
do you have because this is my preference right here. I feel that your voice is very, you can do a lot of different things, but for some reason I would love to hear a traditional song for you because I think that your
I
voice is
know.
very, very, is that
Yeah.
something that you have written or something that you would put on an album too as well?
Probably. Probably. I write everything, and
Yeah.
it's tough. It's tough. It would be easier if I was only into one thing, but when you're into so much, it's kind of tough. But it's the beauty of it. You have all that in you. When I sing, everything that's in me comes out in my song.
Yeah.
It's not just I don't want to be in a box.
Yeah.
Nobody put me in a box, because my music is my peace. It's my freedom. So don't come try to box me in.
Exactly.
Take
But that's
away
why I
that.
like Luta so much, because it gives me that. For some reason, it gives me kind of a traditional
feeling.
feel when it starts,
Yeah,
and then
but
it
then-
changes into that.
Yeah,
you know.
everybody when they first listen to it, they're like, they're like,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, that's
It's
awesome.
different. It was supposed to be just a slow song.
Yeah.
That's what it was started out.
Then it
But
changed
then
up.
when you bring that style to Nitu, I guess he does more like Afro stuff.
Afro house, yeah.
So I give him my song, and then when I come back, it's like, dum, dum, dum. I'm like,
Right.
you know what?
What
What is this?
That actually works.
But then I liked it.
Exactly.
I liked it, and
That was amazing.
It switched it up. It's different. A lot of people,
This is a great time for you actually to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, but the thing is, the thing I got about it, like some of the negative comments people make is they don't really like the way that it changes, and I'm like, maybe you're not ready for it.
Yeah, yeah,
But a lot
exactly.
of people like it because it's different.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Do-
not. It's
do
not.
you
the
like
same.
it?
I like it.
Okay, that's
No.
what
Like I said, that's
No,
my,
I like it
that's
because
my baby.
it starts with, you know, you feel the, I guess,
Yeah.
the pain or whatever in it, but sometimes you want to dance the pain away, so it kind of
Yeah.
gives that feeling too.
It's
you
not
know, so
because it's
great.
not a sad.
Yeah.
It's not a sad song.
Exactly.
It's just saying about my
Cidade.
struggle. It's talking about God.
Exactly.
That which is a big thing for me. So that song talks about things that mean a lot to me, like my relationship with God, like my faith in God. That's what keeps me moving.
You're big on religion?
You know what I'm saying? I'm my own religion. I have
Okay.
So
just
you didn't
what
go
I
to church today?
what I. No, See, I told you.
Right,
Watch out for this guy. You know, but that's something that's big for me. Is
okay.
God is what drives me. My relationship with God is what keeps me strong.
That's good. That's great.
Yeah. I have to talk about my dad because he was my inspiration. Me and my dad, when I came, I was young. So you know, you grow up without. A lot of kids, they grow up away from their parents,
Yeah.
and then when they come, it's hard for them
Hard
to
to
connect.
connect with each other, yeah.
But me and my dad, we were like,
Right away?
we were right away.
That's good.
Why? Because the music, it's music that got us connected like that.
That's nice.
My dad, he was a composer. He writes and he plays.
Oh, okay.
He was a DJ too. Like he used to play music everywhere.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying?
That's
so
nice.
that's always been in me.
Yeah,
and
that
when
background.
I came and to find that made my life easier because I was able to connect with my father that way.
So yeah, in the art world, right? The art world is all connected. You know how models grow up to be actresses and singers
Yeah.
as well. Is that something that you've ever thought about to do something outside of?
I'm open for a lot of things. When it comes to being creative and doing stuff, I'm always trying to jump into everything. It's
Yeah.
just maybe not haven't found the opportunity to do it.
Yeah,
But
because you got a personality that you know
Yeah,
that-
exactly.
that's easy to film.
I try. I mean, that's just me. I'm just Olga. I'm not gonna come here and act like people who know me like, oh, that's Olga.
Yeah,
Because I'm not. It's easy to just be yourself. I'm too lazy to try to be somebody else. That's coming up with a whole nother person, and it doesn't work for me. So this is me. You
But
get what you get.
How's like be a woman in the music Cape Verdean game?
It's tough.
It is tough. I feel like this is it, right? I feel like people don't take you seriously, but it's okay because they don't take you seriously until you do something so them to take you seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like you were saying, you have to put in work.
You do.
You can't just come out. I cannot just come out with Luta and expect to
Everybody's
be
gonna
like
like you.
everybody
Yeah,
to
yeah,
love me,
exactly.
everybody to be on my team, everybody
Exactly.
to hand me things.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I'm
that's the
saying?
thing though. Like for instance, like imagine American culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you drop a nice song, like a hit, everybody's gonna like it. But
Yeah.
it's more people too. I know.
Yeah.
It's
of
way
course.
more people.
Yeah.
But sometimes we could be more.
Yeah, it could be.
Supportive?
Yeah, I know. It
supportive.
could be
Yeah.
more
Yes,
supportive.
Definitely.
Yeah.
definitely.
No,
And,
it's true. It's true.
No,
Yeah,
I had a guy reach out to me. I'm gonna talk about him because that meant a lot to me. You know Nelson Jr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
His-
show the other day.
His father, Nelson,
Yeah, he's a good
called
guy.
me. See, that's the kind of people I need
Yeah.
in my life. He called me, he talked to me, and he told me what was good, what was bad, but he did it in a good way.
Yeah.
And he
a great
he
guy.
gave me advice that
Yep.
actually pushed me to do good things.
Definitely.
Because of him, I did some good things for myself.
That's great.
Because he reached out to me though.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody is not like that. And he was telling me the way he sees things is people are not supportive. And I'm like, I'm starting to see that too.
Yeah, true.
Because
No,
you
no,
know,
it's true. It's true.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
definitely
Nelson's his dad is amazing. It's like
no,
you
he
know,
was
one
great,
of his
and
biggest fans.
he
so-
reached out to me. We were friends on Facebook, and then he started talking to me. I was like, "Oh, I saw your music, and I like it." Da, 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 da. And then he was giving me some good advice.
Yeah, stay
And
connected
that's-
to
you
that
know,
guy, man.
people
He got good energy.
Do that.
He's definitely
just because
great.
you know we are what we put out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you're good and you give that to people, guess what? You're not you might die, but people will always remember that about you.
True.
Exactly.
So
No, I
don't
would
be
say that,
afraid to share your knowledge or to share your stuff. I'm new, so there's a lot of stuff that I don't know,
Exactly.
and I'm not afraid to ask.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are afraid to give answers.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's true.
Why don't you sing?
Why would you say
No, please, I'm telling
he's
you.
trying to make me sing.
Yes, I'm trying to make you sing. Why not? It's
He
easy
raps.
for you.
Ask him to rap, and then you'll
Yeah, maybe we can
okay.
do a collab. Me
Okay,
and
let's
you.
see. Okay, let me try this. Minha compadre tá tomando pé. Tá fazendo puto, tá fazendo TPC. Okay, let's go.
That's it?
Yeah,
that was hard. That was hard.
No, this is
You can do much better.
No, this is Djedje's song. She is on it.
Okay.
So I'm like,
What I have to say to that is, if you want to see that performance, you got to go to Fogo on the 28th.
There you go.
And you will catch us
There you
performing
go.
that song.
She got everything for
I
you,
know,
man. It's all
she got the
blocked.
She's ready. She was ready.
I told you. I was like,
Definitely.
sneaky guy. He will not stop.
I'm not
He goes, it's called Maldito. He goes,
1, 2, 3. Vamos.
Maldito orang o diabo, maldito orang conchebo, maldito olhar botão, ele fazem só sofrer, mas não tem grande fé, mas não te alimenta, esse amor de dor. That's it. That's all I'm saying. There's more, but you guys got
Okay,
I'm nervous
I was right. She had to do it.
Caviar, no, that was amazing. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
well, agora
Thank you.
você.
Thank you.
Very, very good. Very
Hopefully one day I'll do the whole song and it will be with Georgie
good. With
Neto.
Georgie Neto, definitely.
I love that song.
Hey, Olga, we want to thank you so much for coming out today. I mean, we love the fact that you're new in the game, that you're starting out. That's great because you have your attitude is really pushing yourself towards it. Biggest advice that I can give you is be consistent. You know, keep going, keep pushing, keep talking to people, and keep working. You know, like keep working. Luta was amazing. Stuff
thank
you
you.
did, the song you did with Djedje was amazing, and you're
I got
an
new
amazing
stuff.
talent.
I got new stuff coming. Like I said, I'm going to Cape Verde. When I go to Cape Verde now, I make sure to take advantage of my time there.
Exactly.
And get in the studio
Yep.
and bring back new things.
All
So
right.
that's what I'm gonna say. So what is it? April 28th, we're doing a show with Djedje in Fogo.
Sleepy.
And then stay tuned for more new stuff from me because I'm not gonna stop. This is my time.
Can't stop.
I'm done marinating. Now I'm gonna start cooking.
Definitely.
Hey, by the way, shout out to Djedje, just a man.
Shout out, definitely.
Thank you, guys.
Well, we want to thank you for coming out, Olga. Olga Andrade, people follow her on Facebook, follow her, and get on her YouTube channel, subscribe, because her music is coming out and she's coming out with the fire. We're going to make sure that we promote her as much as we can.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much for coming out today.
Thank you. I appreciate
This
you
is your
guys.
boy, DJ Millie.
Daqui acabamos.
Thank you for watching Pracazul. Till the next time.
Bye.